Hello there, CP Algebra 1B, and for today we have a brief factoring review. The next lesson that we get into is going to depend on your factoring skills, so it's never a bad idea to get more practice factoring. Remember factoring, okay? Factoring was whenever we started with a trinomial or other things, and we ended up with two sets of parentheses as our answer. We just need to figure out what's inside. For the most part, what we're going to be focusing again on today are that we need to write out the factors of n squared, which is n and n, okay? And we're also going to write out the factors of 24. Remember, multiplies to 24, multiplies to 24, adds to negative 24, sorry, adds to positive 5. That's the goal. So our factors are negative 24 and positive 1, positive 24 and negative 1. We could do negative 12 and positive 2. We could do positive 12 and negative 2. Okay, so forth. So those aren't exactly all of them. Let's see, negative 4 and positive 6, positive 4 and negative 6. And you might have already thought of it, 8 and 3, and negative 8 and positive 3. Okay, so the goal is getting which ones add to 5. From here, if you recall, you can try them out. So that one doesn't work, boom, boom, none of them work. The one that does work is plus 8 and minus 3. Therefore, our factors are n plus 8 and n minus 3. You could also have n minus 3 and n plus 8, easier ones today. And that's really it. Factors of the last number that add to the middle number. Okay, for number 2, just be careful with the negative inside. Factors of 5, so positive 5 and positive 1, those would add to positive 6, okay, which is not negative 6. So negative 5 and negative 1 must be the factors. So v minus 5, v minus 1. I'm doing one example of each sign type. So notice negative, positive, both negatives. Positive, negative, one positive and one negative. Positive and positive, 42. 6 and 7. Positive 6, positive 7. Again, it's helpful to know your multiplication factors. If you're not as quick with those, you can use the table in your calculator. I'll see if I can quickly bring that up to help you out there. There it is. So remember, you can do, so 42 divided by x, go to the table, and then here's all your factor pairs. And you're just thinking which ones happen to add to 13. Okay, so 6 and 7. And last one here, negative 6, negative. So negative and negative. We could have negative 3 and positive 2. And that would be it. Okay, if you want to check your answers, you would do the FOIL process. So first, n squared, outers, plus 2n, inners, minus 3n, and lasts, minus 6. And then that gives you the same thing with which we started, so you're good to go. Okay, the rest of the examples are for you to try out. They are multiple choice. Afterwards, you'll put your answers into Schoology. You'll see an assessment that has the same questions in it. You're just factoring each and figuring out there. They are all factorable, so you can not worry about that for that particular question. Okay, sorry, they are all factorable, so you don't need to worry about C, and A for those questions. All right, great stuff, guys.